Okay. Hey y'all. How y'all doing? For those of y'all who didn't know, I am locking my hair up. I've been doing this for about a month or two. I haven't really been on it, just because I've been busy and been like going through a healing phase and just yeah. But oh Lord have mercy. Oh, okay, sorry. Um, so yeah, today is September 3rd, Thursday. I started Monday, which, excuse me, technically I started Sunday night. That's when I did my weigh in. I was like 271, 272. Um, and Monday, however, that's when I technically started. I started doing a fast. I fasted that whole day until maybe about 9 o'clock that night when I had a banana and an orange, and that was only because I was like, ooh, let me try to eat something. I can't remember if I felt like I was like passed out or what, and I'm like I had to stay up. Um, Tuesday, same thing. Wednesday, did the same thing. Thursday, which is today. Actually, no, Wednesday. I had like I cooked and I just ate a little bit of what I cooked because I was like, oh, this shit good as fuck. I know it's good, so I'm gonna get me some. So yeah, and I did the same thing today. Just had a little bit of what I, had cooked. But I will say I did a little bit more today, but I'm gonna scale back to what I was doing, just because I'm trying to, I'm getting myself on the ball. But um, my goal right now, I'm 272. My goal is to hit 165 about by my birthday, which is in March. So that's my goal. One of the things that I've been using to help me is drinking this green tea right here. This is something that my grandmother actually told me about back in high school, and like towards like when I was about to graduate, and like I started using this like when I was in college, because when I was in college and I lost weight, like my weight loss journey has been like fucking like a roller coaster. Like it's just been up and down, up and down, up and down, up and down, and I've come to the realization like I'm like an emotional eater, slash an emotional weight losser, if that makes any sense. Um, but yeah, and it's just like now that I've gotten to a point where I'm like actually healing and I'm actually growing from it. Like I'm not upset and moving on, but I'm actually learning and growing and moving from it, and then applying what I've learned to like other or future situations. I just think like I'm in like a way better predicament um now. Um but yeah, my goal is to lose. That's like a little, no, that's 100. That's like what, 106 pounds. So my goal is to lose 106 pounds by March. Um, One thing that I do is I get up in the morning. Now, I don't do this every morning, but I am getting myself on track to do this every morning. But I get up and I do like a 10 to 15 minute workout by this lady named Chloe Ting. I'm about to start just doing my own workouts. Not saying like nothing to her, because her workouts are actually pretty awesome. They're kind of challenging to do. For in a way, I'm a beginner. But just because I like to listen to my music, and it just makes me more pumped up and more amped. But I do that in the morning. I meditate, of course, you take a shower, do all that other stuff. And I just drink, when I get up in the morning, I drink a cup of green tea. Like this right here, let me see. I'm drinking this now because, I'm drinking my green tea now just because this morning I didn't have enough time, or I didn't like plan enough time in my morning this morning to actually have time to drink it. Like sit there and actually savor, enjoy it, and drink it. I'm trying to just, because this is like my first video, and I don't know like what to talk about. I really don't know what to talk about. But yeah, I lost like I can't really say the first time, but I can say the last time I had lost a good bit of weight. That was like back in like October, November ish, and I lost like I had gotten down to like 209, 208, excuse me, 208. Because my goal was like by December 31st to hit 200, and then from there get down like by the time my birthday came, get down to like 165. But anyway, yeah, and it was like some things that happened, and my life just kind of like changed, and I got really depressed by that change. And it wasn't anything that was, to be honest, it was not bad. I didn't like the change, but it was what I needed for me to grow and for me to heal on my own. So yeah, and please excuse my nails, cause where I work at, my nails have like broken off. Like this one's kind of, but yeah, my nails some broke off severely. But look, see, like this one right here, I'm like, damn, man. But anyway, so yeah, and I'll just be like using this as a way to, I guess, hold myself accountable and keeping myself track. And you see, like this right here, this is just, this is like something that I've always dealt with growing up, because growing up I've always been a big girl. I've always been, chunkier than others, taller, excuse me, than others. And now I'm coming to a place where I had to come to a place to accept that, but now I'm coming to a place, okay, well, I've accepted that, my body's different, but now it's up to me to change it. But I've always said it's like when I lost the weight last time, like, listen, all this was blending. And it went like, it was lighter, but all this was blending. I could see my hair, I could see my heart through skin. So skinny I was. But, I liked it, like, in a way, like, I was really, really happy. I was really happy. And it wasn't because of the weight loss. Well, it was because of the weight loss, but it was like, okay, ooh, I finally did this for myself. Like, I finally lost the weight, and I wasn't sick, or I wasn't upset or nothing. Like, I actually did it. So now, this is me getting myself back on track. This is me, making that commitment to myself once again, and believing in myself once again, but this time around, not continuing to be codependent upon others' love for me and for others to accept me. You know, I'm no longer doing that, because I know that within my heart that I'm great. Not just my heart, my mind, soul, by the whole thing. That I'm great, and that I'm more than worthy of being loved. I'm more than deserving of being loved, and of being respected, and being adored and praised. And now it's just about me proving that to myself, because I've spent so many times, like, in so many relationships, especially my last relationship, like, I spent so much time and wanting to be loved, and I did this and did that and said this and said that, and it was just like, damn, like, at the end of the day, I'm not being myself, because it's like being myself. It was too much for that person. And not just in my romantic relationships, but family relationships, platonic relationships with